Hello everyone and welcome back to Reactions with Branden. So today we're going to be reacting to Fletcher's album, Girl of My Dreams. So I decided to listen to this album just because I've never really listened to Fletcher. I only heard the one song, Undrunk, which is a great song. I love the song, it's a bop. I also saw her on Miley Cyrus's New Year's Eve.
Let's go.
And I was like, you know, maybe I need to hear more of you. During that time, she performed the song Becky's So Hot. I'd never heard that song until the performance, and I thought I was very interested. So I was listening to the song, the studio track, and I really liked it. And I just thought, you know, why don't I just listen to her album and react to it? Like I said, guys, I'm really trying to get back into reacting. If you are new to this channel, I am trying to react to new albums, new songs, and new albums I haven't listened to in the past year or maybe this upcoming year. So please comment and let me know down below what albums you think I should listen to. So I'm gonna listen to the deluxe version actually because Kelsea Ballerini was on the deluxe. I've never talked about Kelsea Ballerini on this channel, but I am a stan of her. That last album's Subject to Change. One of my favorite albums last year. It was literally her best album. I have to say, that was her best album. I don't think she was getting the mix of what she wanted to do, and I feel like this album, it really just came together so nicely. Regardless of the point, I wanted to listen to this deluxe because Kelsea Ballerini is on this remix track. So, but everything else, she is all solo on, so that will be interesting for me just because I never heard any of her songs. So there's 17 tracks on the album, which it's a bit long, but this is also deluxe. So the fact that it's deluxe, I'm like, there's probably like 13 tracks. Oh, there's 13 tracks within the original, so the deluxe is getting 17. That's a perfect mix. That's what I want within an album. Give me the deluxe tracks to get to 17, almost 20 tracks, not the original album. So I think without further ado, let's just get into this first track. First track here is called 20 something. I'm pushing 20, got no time for us. I've been obsessed with that too. My Sabrina Carpenter fans, I have been getting into Sabrina Carpenter more, and I love her. Here we go.
So if you wanna see my face again, grab some paper and a pen.
Ooh.
Knows me anymore.
Girl, I don't feel that though.
We're all just 20 something, 20 something. We
Felt.
that was so beautiful.
Oh, the way she sang that?
Drunk and stumbling around.
Drunk and stumbling? Oh, no.
Anymore. Knows me anymore. 20 something,
20 something. I love that. Scared of what's next, so we keep on running. That. All her vocals. Wow. We don't know what we want, but God, we want it. Oh, wow. First of all, the fact that that was the first song within this album, I already had to add it for that. Second of all, this makes me so excited for the album now. That was such a beautiful song. I am so glad I listened to this now because the depressive episode I had the other day would have hated this. So literally the way she made it sound like an anthem. I love the chorus on how she's like, we're off just 20. I love that. And this song is expressing how it is to be when you're in your 20s. You are known as to have this fun time. It's gonna be where you find yourself. You're gonna do everything to make who you are into the next you. When you're in it feels hectic. Stuff that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to be here in your life. You're supposed to be there in your life. But you know, everyone is just trying to get to where they want to go to next. Nobody knows what they want to do right now. Nobody has the desire for what they want to do when they're in their 20s. If they do, that's awesome. But not everybody has that. That is just something that I love that she expressed in the song. Now that I'm living in my 20s, that is the thing that bugs me the most. Enough of a 20 rant. Let's get into the next song here, which is I Think I'm Growing.
I've had to get along and hang out with me instead.
Oh, hang out with yourself. Yes.
I didn't know I was so codependent.
I know, so codependent. Oh.
But I think I'm growing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm growing.
Yes, choir vocals. That was it? Fletcher. Come on. Let me add. I think I'm growing. So let's get into the next track here, which is Girl of My Dreams.
Was a boy, and he had the greenest eyes.
Oh, the green eyes.
Lonely in New York.
But me lonely in New York. What?
Heartbreak number 4 to kill a dozen. I'm the only girl of my dreams.
We're gonna do tattoo, okay. Oh, I like the build-up of the chorus. That note, I love that note. I'm praying I'm the one to keep. Girl of my dreams. Oh, let me add Girl of My Dreams. Another great one. All about self-worth. I love that. I'm all about that. I really like that she found herself and she realized I'm the girl of my dreams. After all the 4 heartbreaks she had, she realized the only person that's gonna hold her down and love herself the most is herself. And that is true. That's the best way to live. And I love that she found that in herself. Let's get into the next track here, which is Healing. I love that this album is like such a healing journey already. I feel like I'm just reading a page in her diary or something right now. Smoking gun is clearing. Okay, B. All the mistakes made me who I've become. Yes! Oh, that chorus. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ah, that's a good melody. I'm loving that song so much. Literally every song right now is like taking a page and like adding it on to the last one. Like the way that it really has progressed with these 4 tracks is just amazing. I love that because I feel like I'm going through my self-love journey just yet again within this album. And that's what I love about that already. So let's listen to Sucker Punch. Oh! Okay! I love the turn of direction it took now. I'm loving that. Put 'em up. At it, number 1. I love Sucker Punch. I love that it turned to a whole bop of a song. This song was just talking also about how this person just like struck her so hard, like a sucker punch. I kind of got lost within the sound. It was just so fun. It was so energetic. Like it was such a bop. I loved it. But also like your love hit me hard. Let's get into the next song here, which is Birthday Girl.
We found out we were born on the same day. It was weird but kinda cute.
It was weird but kinda cute. Aww.
Birthday girl, do you think of me? But you know that I'm always gonna be your birthday girl. Do you think of me? Birthday girl. My birthday girl.
Wow. I need to add Birthday Girl. Now this song was talking about the breakup of probably the recent heartbreak she had and just how now it's her birthday and she has to think about the times where they would hang out on their birthday and now they don't because they're not together anymore. She thinks about her so much, but she's hoping that she kind of has that same feeling this day because she wants to share that feeling with her. Melodies are always here for Fletcher right now. Let's get into the next song here, which is Better Version.
Look at you, you're a star, I'm the reason.
Oh.
You're more confident, motivated. You fuck her, do you use the most person that gets the better version? Cause baby, I'm not hard. And that person's gonna get the better version. You
That's messed up.
use the most, the ones we learned. It's always the next person, the better version of me.
Aww. Let me add that. That's messed up, but that's sad. And I like how also she made it into someone will find a better version of myself too. We both healed each other in a weird way. And after we healed, you fell out of love with me. I never really did. And now someone else is going to get this whole better version of you that we've created together. And I'm not. And that now, for me, I have to find somebody else too that's gonna like the better version of me. Fletcher, this girl that broke your heart. First of all, where's she at? But secondly, I don't need to do that. I like how this part of the album, we're tapping into what happened and the heartbreak that she's going through, that she went through at this time before she got to her healing journey. Let's get into the next song here, which is Sting. Oh. Made a couple sex tapes. Ooh, that. Ooh. Ooh. The beats. Ooh. I love that beat. When you sing. Ooh. Let me add Sting. First of all, production-wise, I loved the production. That was amazing. Thinking about this person yet again, and it stings every time she's thinking about like the moments they had together, that they're not gonna have this forever anymore. Feeling this sting because sometimes you just think about these things, and sometimes it really does sting whenever you're thinking about it, but you know you need to move on. It's just, you can't fight the urge just to think about it. Let's get into the next song here, which is Becky So Hot, which, like I said, I heard, but let's listen to it again because I don't really know the full gig now, and I think I'm gonna like it more within this album now. In your vintage t-shirt. Fine, okay, I say I don't want to stop here. I love that. Dun, 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 dun. This used to be the one I hate, but I want to know what she says. So hot in your vintage t-shirt. I love Becky So Hot. So now I listen to this album, like I said, I probably wasn't really getting much into the gig. I think I was just like more of the chorus when I was listening to it initially. But now that I had the album, it sounded like this was the song that whenever she finally saw the person that she used to be with, new partner, she was like, wow, she's actually so attractive, but she should be the one I hate. But I think she's so hot in this vintage t-shirt. Becky's so hot in your vintage t-shirt. All right, let's get into the next track here, which is Conversation. Oh. I want to dye my hair red. Yes. I love the slow down right here. My head tonight. Hey. Ooh, claps, okay. In my head tonight. I like that one too. Let me add conversation. Listen, conversations with yourself, you can run with yourself having conversations forever, especially if you're just looking at a ceiling on a wall and just thinking about so many different things. That's what this song really encaptured. Love that. All right, let's get into the next song here, which is Guess We Lied. Oh. I'm gonna lie, dude, in my bed. Make it worth it. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That was nice. Oh. Her vocals are here in this song. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Let me add Guess We Lied. I really liked that one too. This album is just not disappointing so far. We're like almost done. All right, let's get to the next track here, which is Serial Heartbreaker. Oh. I love the build-ups here. Yes. Ooh. was a good little track. I like that one. Let's get into the next track here, which is Holiday. I like that. Where did you go? Ooh. Oh, sunshine. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh. Ooh. Okay, Fletcher. Oh, the fade out's clean. Is it a fade out because the wave is now dying off? I love that. Let me add Holiday. All right, let's get into the next song here, which is Her Body is Bible. It's an interesting title. Oh. Ooh, okay. Vocals, yes. The only heaven that I'll go. Okay. Your T-Swift t-shirt on the ground? Okay. Her body is heaven. Okay. Okay, I like not Her Body is Bible. It was an interesting title, but I like how she put a spin on that. When I found God, it was when I kissed a girl. That's what she said. And then her body was the Bible. I learned everything. I read it front to back. I like how she's not shy to talk about her sexuality and just, you know, I feel like this is a new wave of pop music that could go well for the LGBTQ community. Like, this is all about a woman and her being with another woman, and you don't hear that very often, especially in the mainstream media. So I like that she's like getting out there and she's really, you know, putting herself more out there with her sexuality. I think that's definitely something that like strikes me more within her artistry, pushing the little step that it can get to people being comfortable with who they want to be with at the end of the day. Let's get into the next track here, which is I Love You, Bitch. I'm addicted to my phone. Girl, we all. Aww. Yes. Okay. Some words that can flip and make a mind. Yes. I love you, bitch. That was a cute one. Let me add I love you, bitch. Say it to yourself. Say it in the mirror too, that you love yourself. That is something that everyone needs to just do just to get their self-confidence up. I feel like this was probably within the actual album, because I feel like now that I've heard this first 3 songs, I feel like those were definitely the deluxe tracks, and the more we got into the album, it was more about the heartbreak, and now we're getting into the self-loving journey, which I love the little story that still, it's like the whole album has told. So let's listen to the last track within the album. Okay, so let's listen to For Cari. I like how she's admitting. Oh. Yes. Who's Cari? Oh, my parents count. Oh, I love this chorus right now. This one's for me. Yes. Oh. Oh, for Cari. I really love For Cari. Wow, I really love For Cari. I know I need to revisit that later because I know I'm gonna love that even more the next time I listen to it. Let's get into the last track here, which is Better Version, the one with Kelsea Ballerini. I'm excited to hear this one. It's a better version. Oh, here Kelsea in the back. Okay. Never thought we were subject to changes. Oh, subject to changes? Okay. Okay, Kelsea. Okay, Kelsea. Okay, I like the one with Kelsea. I liked how it added a little bit more flair to the harmonies, and I like her verse too. I like the subject to change, little shout out. That was cute. So anyways, that was Girl of My Dreams. First of all, I love Fletcher. That is what I'm gathering from this album. I am so excited to re-dive into this, and I'm so excited to hear more from her. I mean, I don't want more from now, but like, this was definitely something that makes me want to get more into her and find out where she's gonna go next within her career. She sounds so good, and like the bop ability she has to some of these songs, and her vocals are great. Again, I'm really just liking the fact that I feel like she could be a very good push for the LGBTQ community. It's great to see it keep fluctuating. I just love all these songs. Like, I did not hate any song, and usually I have like one, like, I don't know how I feel about it, but like, I didn't really have that much. I didn't really have any of this album, so I'm liking that. I'm glad that I listened to this album. It was really a good dive into her and what she's been through too. I love that she opened up and really talked about what happened within her relationship, but then going from her relationship, finding out about herself and the things that she wants to change, and then to finally have that strength and self-confidence that you're building up to love yourself. I love the whole story it told within this album. Without further ado, like I usually do in my videos, here's my current ranking of Girl of My Dreams by Fletcher. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about this album. What were your favorite songs on this album? And also, how do you feel about Fletcher? Another thing I did love about this album too is like, it was such like a pop feel, but it had a little bit of that rock feel to it, and I liked that. Like, I hope to see more of her with that, because I think that sound really fits her. I liked this album. It was a really great album. I really liked listening to it. It was so good. So again, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Fletcher, Girl of My Dreams. Again, let me know in the comments below, what were your favorite songs and how do you feel about Fletcher? And if you like this video and you're towards the end, give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you really liked me, you should press subscribe and press the bell to get notifications on the videos that I'm going to be posting. And if you want to check out my social media platforms, those handles will be in the description below. And as always, have a lovely, fun, positive day. And make sure to go in the mirror today and tell yourself, I love you, bitch. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.